going there, guys? Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how versatile Necromancer can be. I'm going to do a DPS test using just my primary bar, and then maybe after that I'll do another DPS test showing using the back bar. But also you can just do it. It's good for if you want to heal in dungeons or go into arenas or do some PvP in Cyrodiil or Imperial City. You'll want to have some healing back bar options. So it's really nice having this build because you can use all your DPS pretty much focused on just your primary bar, and then if you need to do some healing or use some extra shields, you'll be able to just go into your back bar or your secondary. So we'll do some tests on this 21 mil. It's a trial dummy. So it activates some synergies, some debuffs and all that. So we'll just jump right in it here. Still got to work on the light attack weaving and all this and that. I'm still not the greatest at doing DPS tests. Like I can't hit over 70k or anything like that. So we're still going to be working that out in futureness. But as it stands right now, it's pretty. I'm getting those heavy hits, those big 40k crits. And this is just staying in one bar, so like, you know, I can still pump out all the damage without relying on my secondary bar. I don't know why I can't use my siphon. I do like doing the back bar build a little bit more to play with, and you're throwing more things in. Usually if I can get over 40k, I'm pretty happy with that. Getting lots of lag here. See, I can't cast my siphon right now. I don't know what's going on with that. I got some weird lag going on. Hopefully it'll go better on my my back bar. pretty sloppy DPS test. As you can tell, I gotta work on my rotation in a couple spots, light attack weaving and all that. See if we can get over that 40k. Yeah, 54k, well 55, we'll call it 55k. It's not bad. Well, that's just using your primary bar, so that's pretty good. Now, let's say I'm doing trials or anything like that, I will do just a pure DPS loadout. If I am playing, going into dungeons or just doing some PvP, what I'll do is I'll keep my intensive mender on the back, echoing vigor, and one of my favorite skills right now is the Ring of Preservation. It's in the Fighters Guild. It increases your stamina recovery by 20%, and it gives a heal where it's 800 health per every 5 seconds, or half a second. So it just keeps ticking that heal, and then with your Mender and Vigor, you can heal most vet dungeons and stuff like that. So we're just we'll stick to the back bar. We'll get some more damage on there. We'll see if we can make that a little bit smoother. So what I'm going to do is I use, for the back bar, I use the archer, and the longer the archer is out, it does more damage. Also, when you have it slotted, your damage is increased by 3%. I have my endless hail, or arrow barrage, I guess I should say. And then my poison injection, my siphon, and I use the camouflage hunter just for if I'm doing PvP. I can't have night blades come and sneak up behind me. But I also, when you have it slotted and you're behind your enemy, your damage is also increased by another 5%. So really quick now, we'll just go over the gear that I'm using. Let's see here. I'm using the Morag Ton. It's really helpful whenever you're doing like poison abilities and stuff like that. One second here. So when you deal direct damage, you cause the enemy to take 10% for more poison and disease attacks for 5 seconds, which is pretty much as being a necromancer. And then I also have Swan, which adds 600 weapon damage to your poison and disease abilities. So we're just trying to get back at this. We'll see how if we can get that number up a little bit. So I'm going to start off just by using my primary bar before I do start switching to my back bar. Okay, so make sure that's good. Getting a lot of lag today. I don't know what's up with that. No, it's not attacking at all. It'd be nice if that lag wasn't going on, but that's okay. going on here? I think I'm gonna have to do this one again. It's not really a bunch of the skills aren't being canceled out, so I can't. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to redo this one here. $59. Yeah, we can do better than that. Everything was going wrong there. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Just wait for my potion to charge up. Take a look at Vardenfall. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? if that's hitting him. Sure it is. I think it's better than my last one, but Still sloppy. I missed a lot of siphons. See, we're almost there. We're getting better. Still right at that 59k part. Jesus. Alright, so for anyone interested in my build, for my primary, obviously I'm using Blast Bones, Venom Skull, Deadly Cloak, which I believe is in the Fighters Guild. Or no, that'd be Barb Trap. I'll have to check where Deadly Cloak is. Detonating Siphon. For my back bar, I got my Archer, the Endless Hail or Arrow Barrage, the Poison Injection, the Siphon once again, and the Camouflage Hunter. Obviously, you'll want to have all your class skills going down, and a couple passives here. I use Living Death for the Mender. That's a really good healing skill. For my bow, obviously I have my Arrow Barrage and Poison Injection. I have all the passive abilities. Going down to medium armor, I do run, I think I have one heavy item just for the 2% extra health. I got some stuff here. Fighters Guild is where you're, oh, the Camouflage Hunter is there as well. So Camouflage Hunter and Barb Trap, that's what you're going to be looking for. Assault has Echoing Vigor, which you can either get that the skill line by doing a battleground or going into Cyrodiil, stuff like that. Orc skills, I'm an orc just for the extra health and weapon damage. And then I have all my crafting and stuff like that all maxed out. In regards to champion points, so in the tower we have 46, we have 25 in Warlord, and we have 21 in Sprinter. In the Lover we have 48 in Tenacity, and then we have 100 in Mooncalf, which increases your stamina recovery by 15%. The Shadow, we have 33 in Shadow Ward, just reduces the cost of blocking. And then I do a lot of roll dodging and PvP and stuff like that, so I have 43 in Tumbling, so that reduces the cost of your roll dodge by 16%. For the blue section we have 61 at Master of Arms, and we have 16 in Physical Weapon Expert. And then in the Ritual, that's going to be your main one. We have 31 in Piercing, increases your physical penetration by 2700. We have Mighty, which increases your physical poison and disease damage by 12%, which actually goes with my gear that I'm using because I'm all poison and disease abilitied. And then I have 66 in Precise Strikes, 40 in Thermitage, whatever that is. And then we got 81 in Ironclad, reduces your damage taken against direct damage by 24%. That helps a lot in PvP. On the Lady, we got 56 in Hardy, we got 40 in Thick Skinned, 56 in Elemental Defender. That's all for your poison attacks and spell attacks, stuff like that, some damage reduction. And then we got 37 in Quick Recovery. Just help out the healers a little bit. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to do one more time, just see if I can get over that 60k mark. Alright, so let's try this again. I have the right poison on it. Presume I do. Yeah. Alright. I think that Colossus was a miss, actually. It's crazy that you can do this much damage and still not be considered good enough for like end game content and stuff like that. See if we got over the 20k on this one. Or the 20k, the 60k. I don't know why my arrow shot like halfway across the map there. It sucks. 60k. Excellent. There we go. Not bad. 60k is still a lot better than a lot of people out there, so it's a good start. But as I was saying, you can keep your primary bar to just what my layout is, and then oh, instant all research. Thank you very much. This is my wife's fishing cart. She's done a lot of fishing in the state of Tamriel, and whenever she gets a nice trophy fish, she sends it to me, and I put it to the cart. Look at that nice fish up there. Beautiful. Anyways, so as I was saying, yeah, you can, you want to keep your primary bar the exact same. That's like, you'll never lose that damage, right? And then, like, you know, like some people is like, oh, I need some heals and stuff like that. Well, like this, you can just leave it alone. And then when you switch to your back bar, as I was saying, Mender, Echoing Vigor, and this. So these things right here, those 3 skill abilities, healing, are like pretty much trial ready. And then you know, if you're doing PvP, since Arrow Barrage is a little bit useless, since, like, you know, you're not going to be counting on people to sit in your hailstorm and stuff like that. So I use Bone Surge, which is grants me a shield, and it'll take a lot of the damage. So with, you know, that's how I turn my character into a PvP character, and then I can still have my archer up as well. and then I'd switch my food from instead of it being, where's my food here? So whenever I'm using just parsing videos, I just use maximum stamina with some stamina recovery. When I go into PvP and stuff like that, I just do just simple blue food where it's and raids and stuff like that. I always have some smoked bear or some max health, and it gives me some stamina recovery. So I'm just going to use this. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's going to be the end of my video here. Once again, I got a Zombie and I got a Fazez, always by my stand. Got a couple dragons flying around here. These are my mounts. Yes, big fan of that guy. I gotta do some more work in this room here. It's my creepy little pond. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. You have a great night. Merry Christmas.